Guys, welcome back to another video because today I am gonna be reacting to the new Brawl Talk. Okay, so we're gonna watch this one. The new Brawl Talk.
Brawl Talk!
Naughty, Kenji and Kaz's baby?
And
Wow.
Wendy, an engineer trying to save the planet's nation.
No, you are always doing the same brawl talk over and over again. I'll teach you how to do it right. These are the most ambitious seasons we've ever had. 2 connected
hell?
seasons, 9 eventful weeks, and a story that might change a brawler forever. Brawl Talk へようこそ。Now cook.
I like how they
Time.
Think there's something wrong with my noodles? The future is different. Danny from the future is right. This update is going to feel different. We are trying a new content concept where everything around the next 2 seasons will be connected. So brawlers, skins, new powers, rewards, and game modes will all be part of the same story. We are calling this story the Ramen Rebellion. Every week, something different will appear in the game, all linked to the progressive story told throughout the season. And one detail from the story could change based on what the community chooses.
So let's start with the first part of the Ramen Rebellion. A new modern shop has just opened in front of Kenji's sushi restaurant, and there's something very shady and purple about this place.
And they are responsible for producing the nano noodle, which quickly becomes the
Oh my
hottest
God.
spot in Star Park. The
This
problem
is the
is that
best
once
update.
brawlers eat them, they get some weird powers. The nano powers.
Nano powers are the new power-ups
Nano
released during the
powers?
season. Once a brawler gets a nano power, they will unlock 3 power-ups for you to choose. In a match, you see 2 random
what did
options.
that say?
Spot in Star Park. The problem is that once
what
brawlers
was-
eat them, they get some weird
What was
powers.
Nina's
Brawler gets a nano power, they will unlock 3 power-ups for you to choose.
Wait, what did they just say?
It's released during the season. Once a brawler gets a nano power, they will unlock 3 power-ups for you to choose.
Okay, first to what?
Nano Drop gives resources and cosmetics and a chance of getting the new skins of the season. Every Nano
Oh,
Drop
that's
guarantees
cool.
at least 1 nano
Is this
power per
Chinese
drop. But you
ball?
can also get lucky and get 9 in 1 drop. And each Nano
This
Drop
Chinese
fills
ball
up a
again?
nanometer, which gives you more rewards the more you get. Collect 150 Nano Drops and you'll be guaranteed to earn all the
Chinese
skins of the season. It is possible to get the skins for free, but you gotta collect all the
Cyber
Nano Drops from all their sources.
Oh, finally, Jaeyoung.
To be able to create something meaningful, you must
That's
seek
Kenji's
inspiration.
cause his son.
Like this?
Nori is the newest legendary brawler, and he's Kenji and Kaze's child.
That
To
is
date,
a
he's the
cool
first brawler who was
brawler.
actually born in Star Park, giving him unusual powers.
His attacks are a bit more complex than Kenji's, but not as much as Kaz. He uses the fishing rod as a weapon, and his main attack has 3 different mechanics. If you just attack, he'll do a fishing rod slash. If you aim a little longer, he will throw a projectile that slashes through the target or pulls him towards a wall. And if you fully charge it, you can even jump over walls.
Every time he hits an enemy brawler with his main attack, he catches a fish. These fishes are then used on his super attack, which makes Nori dive into water and do an area attack after a short delay. The more fish Nori has collected, the bigger and stronger his super attack will be.
Nori will be released in July.
Perfect cooking requires years of practice.
Chat RT, cook me something delicious.
The skins this season have 2 themes, more
Whoa.
traditionalist themed and modern cyberpunky vibes. In the Brawl Pass, we have Master Miko, a master in the ways of traditional cooking. Fire Master Miko is one of his chroma variants, and Earth Master Miko is the other chroma. And finally, the King of Karaoke is getting a skin. Cyberpunk Jaeyoung is the second skin in the Brawl Pass. He looks like a modern bad boy and also has 2 chroma variations, Nano Jaeyoung and Chum Jaeyoung. You can get both skins by getting the Brawl Pass Plus.
As for the traditional side of the skins, we have Chikoyaki, inspired by the Japanese takoyaki dish, and Fighter Berry, which is not food inspired, just a kick-ass yokai unicorn.
Now the futuristic one, starting with Cyber Shelly. It's Shelly's first legendary skin, and Tech Tara, one more for a collection of cyberpunk skins.
And also affected by the nano noodles, Nori.
Okay, enough of nano cyberpunk noodles.
We need a detox drink.
Oh,
It's a bit too healthy. Oh no, he's becoming a vegan. Now, the
Oh,
second
God.
part of the Ramen Rebellion story happens in the Windstock season. Trying to get rid of all the toxic technology, we have Wendy, Windstock skins, and a different take on the Nano Noodle power-up.
First, we have smoothies. They are very similar to the Nano Drops, so they will give you resources and the
Yeah.
chance to get the Windstock skins. However, they will give you fusion instead of nano powers.
Okay, stay with me. This is a bit confusing. Fusions fuse 2 of your nano powers together. So instead of having to pick 1 before the match, you'll get 2 of them randomly, and their powers combined. Like if they were fusion.
And don't forget the smoothie meter. The more smoothies you drink, the more rewards you get. And if you get enough...
What? Yeah. Oh, the Wi-Fi is kind of bad here.
smoothies throughout the season, you will get all the skins of the
Here we
Windstock
go.
set.
Whoa, speaking of skins.
Windstock skins! In the Brawl Pass, we have Biotech Byron,
Where
which
is-
mixes high-tech with...
Where is Sprout's remodel, bro?
energy. His 2 chroma variations are Unearthed Byron and Leaf Master
Sorry
Byron.
for the
As for the
blurry
other Brawl Pass
guys.
skin, we have Retro Future Rosa with majestic hair that only the finest organic products could achieve. Her chroma variations are Renewables Rosa and Sci-Fi Rosa.
As for the other skins
What
of the
was that
set, we have
scream?
Grizzled Kenji, which presents Kenji with a futuristic, older look. Energized Sprout, where he fully managed to optimize his photosynthesis production. Windstock Gray, which is
Where's
definitely the
his
most
model?
colorful skin Gray ever got. And Turbine Mode, a small machine with absolute zero carbon footprint.
And lastly, Mega Mecha Meg, a hypercharged skin that will be part of an event happening during the Windstock season. It also has 2 chroma color variations.
And leading this gang, we have Wendy. She was an
Wendy.
engineer working for the Evil Corp Nanostar and saw how much they were damaging the environment. So she left to build Windstock. With all her knowledge, she managed to build a fully green energy, wind-powered ecosystem.
As she supports nature, she also supports the Brawler. With her
Ew,
main
it
attack,
is-
she fires a
what is
projectile
it
that
doing?
either damages the enemy or gives allies a shield.
As for her super, she deploys the biggest shield you've ever seen in Brawl, and it'll absorb a percentage of the damage you and your teammates
She'll
receive.
be OP.
Wendy is the brawler
She'll
coming
be
out in August.
overpowered. Too
No,
much.
it's Buffy's, so be careful
Wait,
with
are they
those.
two
Don't you worry, Chef.
trios?
I know what I'm doing.
2 trios are getting buffies in this update. The Arcade Trio with Rico, Brock, and 8-Bit, and the Super Seed Trio with Max, Surge, and Mag. Rico's gadget got reworked. Multi-ball machine deploys a vending machine that, when destroyed, releases projectiles in all directions. When
That
buffed,
is
Rico
the-
can load it up with more
crazy
projectiles by
formation.
shooting at it. Giga Gumball gadget makes Rico fire a giant gumball that splits into smaller projectiles
his-
when
that
hitting a
gadget
wall
was
or an
useful.
enemy. When buffed, both projectiles also slow enemies. Super Bouncy with the Buffy makes his bounced bullets
Oh,
get extra
sorry.
supercharged when hitting an enemy. Robot Retreat with the Buffy increases his speed
Anyway.
even more at 10% HP.
Guys,
Rico's
let's
Hyper
start
Buffy
powering
makes his projectile speed increase and
Wait,
adds more
hypercharge?
projectiles.
Brock also got a rework to
Now
his
Brock's
super.
Buffy.
Now his super will follow his movement. Rocket
Finally.
places can now be aimed, and when
that's
buffed, it
good.
gains a short
One.
speed boost if the rocket hits the enemy brawler. Mega Rocket, when buffed, splits the Mega
Yeah.
Rocket into 4
Everybody-
smaller rockets that deal less damage. More rockets
Everybody
Buffy makes him
predicted
move
that
faster when
trio.
using the super.
But
Rocket
they
number
didn't
4
predict the
Buffy
other
makes
trio.
Brock's attack range
Why was
increase
it
every
not
few
Sandy's
seconds.
trio?
Brock's
I
Hyper
think-
Buffy adds extra
think
small
that's
rockets to
two
his main
trios.
attack.
And 8-Bit, completing the Arcade Trio. Buffy cheat cartridge now fully heals the damage
Buffy
booster
has
and
two
heals
ones.
8-Bit for some time. Extra credits got reworked and can fire an extra
Yeah.
salvo of projectiles
There's
during
like-
his main
like
attack. When
literally,
Buffy, these projectiles can
there's
also
like an
bounce to
update
nearby
twice.
enemies. Boosted Booster, when Buffy makes the damage booster drop ammo clips that can be collected by allies. Plugged in, when
They
Buffy
didn't do
also
two
grants the
trios,
speed boost to
you know why?
allies. And his
They
Hyper
didn't
Buffy gives
reveal
8-Bit
this.
unlimited ammo and allows 8-Bit to interrupt
Oh
his
my
attack
God.
with another attack on command.
Now the Super City Trio, starting with Meg. Her super is getting a reward. It now
Weird
does
trio.
area damage when she transforms. When hypercharged, it makes Field Steel larger, and when
Wow.
summoning her mecha, it slows brawlers hit by it. Toolbox Gadget now repairs her mecha, and when buffy, it lasts longer and also heals allies. Jolting Volts makes Meg eject from her mecha and launch it forward, dealing damage. When buffy, the mecha also leaves a trail of fire. Force Field Star Buffy makes Meg gain a speed boost while her shield is active. And Heavy Metal now heals Meg for every enemy hit with Fieldless Steel. When buffy, it also steals ammo from the enemy brawler's hit. And her Hyper Buffy makes the
That's
mecha
so
basic
good.
attack
That's
explode
OP, bro.
when hit. And when outside the mecha, makes her main attack homing.
Max. Phase Shifter is now aimable, and when buffed, it can phase shift a second time. Sneak Sneakers can now be triggered by pressing the gadget
This
again
update
or
is
after
the
3
craziest
seconds. When
update
buffed, after teleporting
world.
back, it It refills her ammo and heals nearby allies. Supercharged now extends the duration of her super when hitting an enemy, and when buffed, it also gives a shield to your allies. Run and gun. When buffed, gains a speed boost when hitting enemies. And her hyper buffy makes her main attack also charge the supers of nearby allies.
And finally, the last one, Surge. Power Surge now increases his supercharge rate for a short time. When buffed, it also increases his reload speed. Power Shield, when buffed, also reduces the cooldown of the gadget if Surge gets hit. To the max now makes Surge's attack bounce off walls. When buffed, the projectile creates smaller projectiles when hitting a wall. Serve Ice Cold now makes Surge spawn with his supercharge. When buffed, Surge gets a speed boost when using his super on stage 3. Surge's hyper buffy gives him a smaller projectile after his main one. And lastly, Surge also gets a hypercharge rework, which makes him shoot projectiles in all directions when landing his super. Is there something else?
I have dessert. Let me taste it. The last section of Brawl Talk is actually pretty good.
We have a bunch of new game modes coming in this update during the Ramen Rebellion. Food fight! A PvE cooking mode. Gather
fight?
ingredients by destroying delivery bots
Funny
and make
name.
those orders before the time runs out. Culinary War. A PvP version of the mode. It's pretty much the same idea, but there's an enemy team playing for the same
basically
goal.
the same
Whoever
game
completes the orders first wins.
We also have Mecha Guard, a PvE version of Payload. You have to
Payload?
deliver the payload to its
Payload?
destination, but bots will try to stop you at any cost. Resist until the payload is delivered
I know.
and you win.
On the feature side, we have contests making a comeback, but
Contests.
also a new way to use your
Finally.
brawler in the topple the tower mode. This mode has a certain number of stages, and you have to beat them all to win. It's nothing new so far. However, you only have a limited
Is
number
the
of brawlers, so
Angel
once you
versus
use a
Unicorn
brawler, you
all
can't
over
use it
again?
again. If you lose all your brawlers, you lose the mode, and you'll have to wait for the reset. The selection of brawlers you are given is based on the brawlers you already own, and it'll prioritize the ones you have fusions for.
For Star Nova and Bolt, Star Nova becomes invulnerable when she dashes and has almost unlimited ammo, and Bolt destroys walls while his hyper super is active.
Yes,
More
so many
skin,
predictions.
Adidas Ash. The skin we teased previously in our
Finally,
collab with
that's
Adidas
the
is
skin we
now
already
real. And the
know.
Pro Pass skin for Brawl, Cyber Brawl, which contains all the upgrades the Pro skin has. This will be included in the next Pro Pass season starting in August.
Now there's nothing else but this freebie.
Now that was a blast.